times in which I have failed, these have been the most memorable, the most greatest times of my life. Even though I failed, it allowed me to experience what life is. That is emotions, failure, fear, doubt, embarrassment. And that's what life is. That's what being a human is experiencing these emotions, these feelings, failing, fucking up, making mistakes. Even though I hate making mistakes, I've learned the most in them moments because of how them emotions made me feel. The feeling of failure, the feeling of someone telling you, you failed or you haven't done a good job, that embarrassment, the pain that you feel within their moments drastically make you change. And it's crazy to think about that there was a period of my life where I refrained from this. I refrained from feeling them emotions, and I just stayed within my comfort zone. I stayed within my house, I stayed within my town, the place that I live. I didn't, really do anything. I stayed just living the same cycle every single day for weeks, for months, for years. I was scared to get out of my comfort zone, scared to be uncomfortable, scared to be a human, scared to feel them emotions. And it's a scary place. It's a scary place to fail, to be upset, to go through a breakup, to fail in something that you thought, I quite like this, or I want to do this for, a big part of my life. Like, if you're going through something like that, like, it's a scary thing to think about. Like, I could fail here, or, failure is going to happen, or my girlfriend's going to break up with me. Like, then it's scary to think about that. Scary to think about them emotions. But these moments have taught me so much. Taught me so much about myself, and it's actually where I found myself. I changed drastically within them moments. I hated that feeling, that I just didn't want to feel that again. Didn't want to feel that pain. And it made me change. It made me realise that, okay, I'm this person and I don't want to be this person, or I'm this person and I want to improve. I'm this person and how can I, get better at this? How can I perform better next time? I was stuck in my comfort zone for so long, feeling so alone, not experiencing real life, living virtually, and I wasted so much of my time doing that. And I don't want someone else to experience that. I hope this message finds someone to hopefully start seeking real life. Start seeking, what real life is. Experiencing, the pain, the feelings, the emotions, happiness, even not just the negative ones, but like the positive ones as well. Them days where that stranger just starts a conversation with you, or they even just as simple as just smiling at you. Like, someone just smiling at you can make your day. That can, fill you with just this enjoyment, this connection that makes you feel part of something. It makes you feel something deep within yourself, connected, human. And I was away from that for so long. I was disconnecting from myself and from other people. Then that human interaction makes you realize so much about yourself in their moments, with the conversations, with the eye contact, with how you interact with each other, how you laugh, how you joke, how you smile, how you can open up, how you can talk about your emotions. Like, you learn so much within real experiences with other human beings. You can become more aware. You can see faults and pick up on faults that they do, or on faults that you do, and like the things that you're more aware of about other people is something to do with yourself. Like, within them real moments, you can experience so much and learn so much about yourself and who you are and what you need to work on next, where you need to go. And I think that's just beautiful. I think that's a beautiful place to be. And that's where I want to be. That is the place I want to be, is experiencing real life, is connecting through not even just speaking, and just to be able to just sit with people, to listen, to speak, to make eye contact, to just connect and be like a fucking real human. Make real human interactions, because there's nothing like that. There is nothing that makes you feel filled and complete like people around you, connection, a good day with friends, like on a hike with friends, having a laugh, having a joke, having a good conversation, getting deep, or maybe being surface level and joking around, taking the piss out of each other. They're just the best days. That's what life's about, and through them times you might say something to offend your friends or offend a stranger. That's a failure, and in them times that person can come at you and they'll start an argument or something. In that time, in that moment where that person's coming on an attack because you've said something that they disagree with or that's offended them in some way, like, that is a real human connection. And that failure, that feeling that this other person is making you feel for the way you made them feel, is a lesson. Is a lesson to keep your mouth shut next time, to just not say what you said, and like, but you remember that. You could probably remember that moment just because of how significant it made you feel, how embarrassed it made you feel, the emotions. It's just a chemical reaction within your brain, and because they're so strong, you just remember it. And I feel like there's been a big part of my life where it's just a blur, because I didn't really feel anything. I numbed myself. I disconnected myself. It's just a part of my life where I just don't really remember. I didn't experience anything except really like depressing, anxious thoughts, but they're the only things that I can remember, is them nights where you'd cry, or you'd feel really shit, you'd give up, but like most of it, for the most part, from week to week, month to month, like I don't even know what I was doing, except the same thing of gaming, of working, of going out drinking. Like, that's all I remember. And it's quite sad to think about, but I feel like I had to go through that experience to be in this position now, to want to, seek that real human connection and grab life by the bollocks, or grab bollocks by the life, to create a life that I want, how I want to live, to experience it how I want to. Like, that pain was there, for a reason. I didn't like living like that. I hated my life during that time. It was, the most disconnected from everyone that I've been in my life. And I feel like I want conversation, I want connection, I want new friends, to meet new people, to have conversations. Like, I've started talking to a random stranger in the gym, like, this over the last 2 weeks, and like, we're just getting closer and closer, knowing more about each other, and I just love that. I like seeing him in the gym. It's like a 40-50-year-old man, and like, I just enjoy that conversation because we have a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of banter, and we, just get to know each other, like a real connection. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that on Facebook. I'm not going to pop up to like a. We're never going to have a conversation online. Our paths would have never have crossed, but because we go to the gym, we've got something in common, and it starts from there. A little small talk, and things get deeper, and that's what life is. It's experiencing them little things and being grateful for that. So, when I come away from speaking to this man, like, I just have a better day. Just having a conversation with someone makes my day. Even if it's awkward and uncomfortable, but most of the time it's like they're just in the same position that you're in. They feel uncomfortable. You sort of get each other. So it's like, it's not even that bad. Like, I used to really overthink that sort of stuff. Like, oh, what's this person think about me? But now it's more like, oh, I'm really enjoying this, and I just sort of get into like the flow of things, of having a conversation and ranting, and it's, yeah. It's always like something new within your life, to put yourself out there, to go outside, to go to the gym, to just get outside your house and experience what life is, to be able to put yourself in them experiences, to be able to for like, a stranger to come up to you. You would never experience that if you just, were disconnected and just stayed in your house and stayed online all the time. Like, it's better for you to go out, and even if you're not going to do anything, even if you just purely just go and sit down on a bench out somewhere in nature, that is better than you sitting in the house doing fuck all, than watching videos, than playing games, than, going out drinking. Like, for you to go outside and be around humans and experience life in that way, like, that's better than you not doing anything at all, because you are learning more in that moment than what you would sitting at home, most likely, about how humans work, about how you feel, about how you react in them situations, about how you feel about them situations, how you could improve in them situations, or if you even like them situations. Like, there's so much to learn. This video is actually quite long. I didn't realise how fucking long I'm ranting on about, but yeah, like, I want you to be able to live life, and don't make the same mistake that I did of keeping yourself closed off to everyone, because that's held me back in so many ways. I could be, years ahead of where I am now, but I'm not, and that's happened for a reason. That's fine, I can't do anything about that. But, experience the pain, experience the pleasure, experience the emotions, fail, fuck up, and learn. you, boys.